Joining me now on The Source, we have the general manager of the Holiday Inn and Suites Parkway Conference Center in St. Catharines, Tom Nitsopoulos. Welcome, Tom.
How you doing?
Tom, some difficult times, some challenging times for family-owned businesses and the hotel and restaurant and conference center business as well. How are you weathering the storm?
Well, the storm's blowing right over top of the hotel. It's not very good, obviously. Right, and everything in this building is closed other than the hotel operation of it. We've closed our other two hotels. The Best Western and Hampton have been closed since the start of it all, really. We just focus on keeping one hotel open, and there's not much going on there anyways. There's just a few rooms here and there with some construction guys that are doing some infrastructure, and it's really about it. Like it's tough right now.
You did some major renovations first to the bowling area and also to the restaurant. Was all of that work finished? And with all of the money that you spent there, you're not able to recoup any of the expenditures. What kind of difficulties is that posing?
Well, it's really tough. Their bowling alley we finished in September of last year, and we had a great 18 months that we were running with it, and we were breaking every single record, every single possible metric that we wanted to hit. And then we started on the restaurant. We were probably about to open the restaurant that day, within that week. The interior was all finished. We were kind of doing soft openings. We were inviting our staff in to come and eat, and all of our staff between all the properties to come in and eat, so the chef and the kitchen could start learning what they're doing, because new restaurant opening. And then all of a sudden, boom, we're shut down. So we really didn't even open. There's the exterior of the building is almost finished right now. But other than that, yeah, we didn't open. We can't recoup anything, and it's tough. We spent a lot of money on that place, and we do things. We do it 100%. We don't just put paint on things. We rip the walls down and start over. So it's going to be tough when we come back, because we don't know what it's going to look like when we come back.
And you also have the added uncertainty of the fact that you have a number of different family businesses all under the same sort of theme and all dealing with the same difficulties at this time.
Absolutely. Our Perkins restaurant is closed. Wrigley's is closed. The other two hotels, like, we're all in one thing. At the Parkway, we're a little diversified. We have entertainment. We've got a restaurant. We've got a coffee shop. We've got a convention center. We've got a rooftop patio. But they're all entertainment, and they're all closed.
How many conventions that were planned, how many meetings have already fallen by the wayside? And
everything.
When do you look at actually opening up for meetings, especially?
Well, hopefully today they're going to announce some type of a game plan. I guess Doug Ford's speaking around 1:30 today, and we're going to roll out some type of a plan. But what's that going to look like for us? Are we going to be able to open for that Victoria Day weekend? If I'm going capacity is 200 people in my restaurant, am I allowed to put every other table and go to 100? Do my staff have to wear masks? Like, we'll do whatever we can, but what's this going to look like? You know what I mean? That's the uncertainty of everything.
So much uncertainty. The entire business community of St. Catharines, of Niagara, also being affected. I know you've been involved with the Chamber of Commerce. What are you hearing from other business people as well?
Oh, you know what? We're all in it together. You hear that a lot, and you kind of like, oh, there's another one saying it. But you know what? This is affecting everybody. This is like, oh, the grocery stores are making hand over fist because they're busy. Well, no, they've only got 20 people in the store. They would have 100, right? They're keeping us fed, and there's different things going on that. The restaurants are doing takeout. Well, to do takeout, if you do $1,000, that's great, but you would normally do 10,000 on that day. All right, so you're feeding a couple people, so it's everybody's in it together. Whether you're gas station, grocery store, hotel, restaurant, everybody's in it together. We're all down huge.
Are you satisfied? Are you happy with the response from the federal and provincial governments to support businesses?
Well, a lot of it are loans, right? So there's the one grant, the $40,000. We don't qualify for it. If we broke up all our businesses, then we could qualify for it. But we have companies that, like, this property is well over the $1.5 million in payroll. We've got 190 employees that we have working for us. We're well over that in all the properties, so we don't qualify for any of that. Everything else is a loan and a deferral. Well, I can defer everything till June, but what happens in June when I'm only allowed to do 50% of my capacity, and there's no one staying in my hotel, and all my conferences have canceled? Like, everything is done. So how do I pay for that loan now, right? Yeah, they're putting the interest, or we're deferring my interest and payments on everything, but where's the money going to come from? Cash flow is a major opportunity, or a major issue right now. We got the wage subsidy that we can do, the 75%. However, it opened up today, right? I want to bring all my employees back, but how do I cash flow this? When am I going to get my money? So that's starting to roll out. So it's been tough. We've all got to bunker down and wait.
Well, that's the reality of it, right? Is that we all have to do our part. And unfortunately, for someone like you and your family, doing your part means a loss of a lot of revenue during this time and a lot of jobs on the wayside and uncertainty with those jobs as well.
Absolutely. Like between the 3 hotels, we're almost 400 employees that aren't working right now. All right. Like I said, everyone's in the same boat, but it's tough.
Well, hang in there, Tom. We feel for you, and thanks for your time today.
Thanks, Mike. Talk soon.